So again, welcome everyone. We'll be covering the Tri-Dosha part, which is the diet, some of the simple things that we can help, including pranayama. So as we have discussed before, when we talk about Tri-Dosha, these are basic concepts. So this is not something which has come up recently. This belongs to Ayurveda, means we are going thousands of years of wisdom. These three doshas, when we say these are three energetic forces, which basically controls our whole life. Now, this is not something which is, we say has unique or same or, identical situation. No, it's a combination and it impacts our life. It basically impacts both ways. One, how you live, whether you are in sync with the universe, means nature, means circadian rhythm, that will impact three doshas. And three doshas, once they change, will impact your life. So they are, you can see they are linked. They are, two end of the same coin, and it keeps changing. Dosha, it is referring to the change. It's not something that is same. Why should it change and how should it change? It changes with your age. It changes with time. It changes with changes in your body. So it is not something that you say, okay, at the time of my birth, I have this combination. No, it will be constantly evolving. So it's not something like your blood group will always stay the same. If you are A plus, you will stay A plus. It won't change to B later in your life. But three doshas keeps changing because this is how you are living. Now, if I make this little more interesting, I won't say complicated, it's like karmas, right? You are born with a karma, but that is the past. Now what you do will keep making changes in your life. Hence, what's coming in future will depend on what you do today. Same as Tridosha. So it's not for life. What you do today gonna impact your future, means tomorrow. So this is a combination. It keeps changing as the life and your activity and your sadhana, many things will impact, which is normal. So we don't have to be afraid or kind of, be nervous about it. It's just a matter of being aware. So this is a balance and balance between vata, kapha, and pitta. And this combination will be different in different people. So no two people may have the same combination, as within a person itself is changing with time. Now, it is not that a person will say, oh, I'm dominated, or within the three, vata is dominating, right? So it's a combination. You may have vata as the highest and pitta as secondary. Generally, it is one or two which are dominant. And the ratio keeps changing. And that's how billions of people will have different scenario. But primarily, doesn't matter if my vata is, say, 34.5 and somebody's is 34.3. So does 0.1 make that big a difference? So if we not get into that, what is important is which one is more prominent and how and what we do about it. In the next session, we will take how to measure. So not today. Today we'll just talk about the diet and this part, and that will be the final part of the series, that how to measure. Because we are talking about, okay, we have this, what diet and what to do, but how do you know which one is prominent? You don't have to go anywhere. Yes, if you have a good Vaidya around you, you're blessed, they can tell you. But can you yourself check your nadis and identify which one is prominent? Answer is yes, and we'll talk about it in the next week's session. So Panchbhuta is a combination, as we said. So Vata, Pitta, or Kapha, they are linked with Panchbhutas, and we are made out of Panchbhutas. So when we talk of Vata, we are talking about combination of Akash and Vayu, because Panchbhuta means Akash, Vayu, fire, water, and earth. It's important that we are always in touch with Panchbhutas. Our lifestyle should be such that we are always in sync. So Akash and Vayu will impact your Vata. Fire and water will impact your Pitta. And water plus earth will impact Kapha. So you see, they are not independent. They are interrelated concepts. An important thing is we are not living in isolation. Similarly here, they are related to Panch Bhutas. And what is the importance, as we have discussed before, the input. There are three processes in general. You can divide it into input, transformation, right? And then storage. So the input output, which is you eat something, you are inputting some energy or some resource of energy, and then excretion, so in and out, that is Vata. You ate, say, an apple, but apple fruit has to be converted into energy units. Someone else may eat a banana, totally different, or a carrot, totally different. However, the body will process it into energy unit. Those energy units are same. So it doesn't matter whether you eat rice, wheat, or drink something, juice or whatever. Ultimately, body is converting into energy unit which body can use. And that energy unit is same between you, me, and anyone else. So whether we ate different food, energy unit is same. What is that process? That is Pitta. In the sense that process of converting whatever input you had into that energetic unit. And now you have the energy unit, you need only 5, but you have 10 units. What are you going to do with the remaining 5? Should we let it go waste? Well, body is not that crazy. So it will. You're not eating 24/7. So you need energy even while you're sleeping. The certain processes are still working. Your heart is pumping, lungs are working, kidneys are functioning. Liver is, in fact, that is the time it does detox. So that energy will come from your storage, and that's kapha. So you see, the body has a beautiful mechanism. You may not know, but that's our wisdom or knowledge question, not the body functioning question. And the way it works is the circadian rhythm. It goes along with the daily clock. Yes, we say 24 hours. So you will see every 4 hours, it changes. The dominance keeps changing from Vata to Pitta to Kapha, and then again Vata, Pitta, Kapha. And as it is changing, the functioning also changes, which is circadian rhythm. Means when is the time to digest? When is the time to detox? When is the time to regenerate and all that? It's a very systematic thing. What it means, we should live with circadian rhythm. Sleep on time, wake up on time. Don't sleep 6 in the morning and getting up 2 in the afternoon. Some people, they have to work night shift. Yes, they cannot help it. However, you see, it does impact your body. Now let's look into something that we all can kind of, look into or work. So first thing we will talk about, as I mentioned, next week we will know how to judge or check your nadis. But today at least we will look or talk about the tongue. Why? Because this is something you can right away see. Tongue is not just, an organ which is part of your digestive system, it will sense what you're eating or taste. It is deeply connected to different organs. Different part of the tongue connects to different organs, whether it's your kidneys, large intestine, small intestine, your stomach, liver, gallbladder, lung, heart. So as you see in the map, different parts are connected to different organs. So when we are talking about Vata, Vata is air and ether, right? It's generally you will see it's very light and dry. Sometimes you may see the purple, the cracks in the tongue indicate dryness in our digestive tract. So if there is a crack in the middle, say a single crack, right? It indicates a lot of Vata dosha in the body, especially the colon. You may get headache, anxiety, constipation. Also, if the tongue is narrow and long, or if tongue tremors, when you stick it out, that could be Vata dosha. For Pitta, if it is red, you see the red color on the side of the tongue, means the energy of liver is hot. Now, irritability is one factor, hot flashes, night sweat, or early morning waking up between 2 to 4 a.m. kind of a window. That may reflect the Pitta is causing this, means it's on a higher side. Now, Kapha, which is earth and water combination. So if it is heavy, hard to move, swelling in tongue, it indicates Kapha. The brain fog on the tongue. Sometime, you wake up, you're brushing your teeth, and you can see the white coating, right? So Ama, which is undigested, the blockage of energy in the body. So you may sip hot water every 20 minutes throughout the day. That could be one thing. So these are the simple things, but the first thing is to have some idea. So your tongue will be giving you some indication. So, and this is so simple, you don't need to go to any doctor. In the morning every day we see. You can see, okay, do I see some swelling? Do I see some redness? Do I see some crack? Do I see the white layer? So simple to see. Now, word of caution, do not think that, okay, the moment you see one, jump into conclusion and, start worrying about it. All it means is just keep it in mind. All it means is you can balance your diet, your daily lifestyle, which includes your whether you do yoga, meditation, pranayam, all those things. What can we do other than that? So there are simple things, which is, so common in our, at least in Indian context, we say churn, right? Different kind of churn we use as sometime, for digestive purpose, sometime just as a taste of freshener, right? Because kids, they love the sweet part, or sometimes it is sour and sweet, or whatever the taste may be. You just eat sometime because it tastes so good. So what kind of churn you can make or you can have? So one is, just Tri-Dosha churna. And that means it is good for everyone. Don't worry whether I have this or that. Just have the mixture. And all these, you will see, these are your natural, your spices, which you will have in your kitchen. So you will not have any issue finding them. All you are taking is fennel seeds, coriander seed, cumin, and turmeric. You will have it in your kitchen for sure. Or it's so easy to find. If you can get curcumin, which is, having a black pepper extract in the turmeric, if you can have that particular turmeric, I highly recommend that. And the reason I do that, because I use that, is curcumin is the real ingredient of turmeric, which really gives the benefit. And curcumin can only be digested if along with the black pepper extract or black pepper. That's why there are turmeric in the market, which is kind of organic or not organic, but it ensures it has curcumin and black pepper extract, so that once it is digestible by the body. So this is something you can, just make, and you can have it. Everybody in the family can have it. If you identify, and if you say, Vata dosha, Vata is air and ether, and sometimes you have dry skin, constipation, anxiety, different things. Or if you see, yes, I have indication of Vata. So now here you are using fennel, coriander, cumin, but you see the ratio has changed. Now it is 6 parts, 3 parts. So just take in the ratio. Turmeric, and along with that, now the ginger and a little bit of hing enters, right? So you see, with little bit of different combination, the nature of that churn changes. And it will taste natural, good. So because you are not adding anything processed here, so easy, you can just kind of, have it, and of course, usko aap, grind it or mesh, whichever way, whatever way you want to do it manually. Sometimes people use grinder depending on how much you are making. And if you have a pitta prominency, you can take fennel, coriander, curcumin, and fresh mint. It is optional, however, recommended. But now again, you see the proportion has changed here. 10 part fennel seeds, 4 part coriander, 2 parts cumin. So the ratio of these things does make a difference. We are using them every day, so it will be very natural to your body. It's not that, oh, let me see if I'm allergic to certain thing or not. Most of the people will have no issue having it. And if we are talking about kapha, then again, you see the fennel part is there, coriander is there, cumin, turmeric, ginger. Now comes the clove and cinnamon. So you see, little bit of different mixture is giving you benefit in that particular scenario. Now you may say, I have kapha dominance, my other family member has vata, someone has pitta, so does it mean I have 3 children all the time? No harm. Why not? If you don't want to do that, you want to start, go with the very first one, which is good for all 3. If you don't know, whatever, just have the one which is for all 3. Individual one may give you more impact, more benefit, but at least rather than nothing, have the common one. Start from there, and then, you can progress to wherever you want. So you have different options. Now, let's go one more step that make, it's another, other than churn, there is another very common thing in, our daily life we use is chutney. And this chutney, I am pretty sure everyone gonna like. You have a different for different scenarios. So for vata, you're taking dates, fennel seeds, a little bit of orange juice, of course, coriander, raisins, cumin seed, and ginger. So again, you see everything natural. Orange is the only thing you may say, will I find or not? Generally, should be no issue. If it is fresh in the season, yes, long season, and should not be a problem finding it. Once you prepare it and you love the taste, you're gonna keep making fresh. Because once you get and you see the benefit, then you won't find it hard or extra work. You're gonna love it. And just take half a teaspoon, 20 minutes before the meal. So don't take along with the meal, because you have to give it time to activate digestive enzymes. And this is semi-solid chutney. It's not liquidy, it's not solid, like churn is generally solid. So once you do this, giving proper time, 20 minutes, you may give half an hour, but don't just take 2 minutes before the meal, so that it gets time. It is basically activating your body. Yes, this is coming, get ready. And that's how it gives you benefit. For pitta, and again, not watery, regular consistency, you are taking cilantro, again, available. Apple or pear, whatever is available. Lemon juice. And just a little bit of salt and sugar is going here. So again, very easy to make. And this chutney, same thing. Just take it 20 minutes before your meal. Now, for kapha, what do we do? For kapha, we take ginger, raisin, lime juice, orange juice. As per the mix, the ratio, that's all you need to do. So again, you see something very simple, something which is going to taste very good. Again, either you have raisins, you have dates, you have ingredients which will make it literally yummy. 20 minutes before, have it, half an hour, perfect. And it doesn't mean it's tasting good, means you will have, 4 or 5 teaspoons more, the better. No, body doesn't need that much. This is an activating agent. It's just helping your body to get ready and give that needed. You don't need to have too much of anything, because you see, like love, there has to be a balance. Too much of love could be a problem too. It becomes an issue. Now, let's talk about the pranayam. Pranayam, what can we do? If you have different doshas, you can do. For Vata, Nadi Shodhana, Anulom Vilom, very simple. Pitta is dominant, go for Sitli. And this is easy. Again, you can learn, if possible, go to any master, any sadhak, any teacher, and, sometime from YouTube, if you just see do and don'ts are not discussed properly, and hence is better in-person learning. And if it is kapha, then bhastrika. These are simple, very easy to understand, and bring it to your lifestyle or your daily routine. And you see, these pranayam will help. So you go for chutney, you go for, any, whatever, depending on the provenance, go for pranayam. These are different things you can help yourself with. Of course, tongue will give you some indication, and next session we will see about Nadi Pariksha, and then we will see how to do, which will give you much direct reading of which one is prominent. Because tongue you are interpreting, and all Nadi will give you right away which one is more prominent. So balancing is important, okay? And which one to use is something important that you need to see. And this can be done, as far as these pranayams are concerned, so easy. You do it early morning, if possible, is always great, right? If you can do Brahma Muhurat, which is 4 to 6 roughly as a range. If someone says, no, I can only do at 6:30, not before, fine, right? It's not that after 6, the impact will go away. We are talking about the ideal, the best situation, and then go for what is possible in your case. Somebody working in morning say, I can only do in the afternoon. Sure, you can do that. This is, this will release stress or tension. So it will have many impact or benefits. If you have, holidays or some festivals and all, doesn't matter, because it can be done, any time of the year, any time of the month, any time of the day, pretty much. Just take care of that you should not be full stomach. That's certainly one thing you should do. Any such, whether yoga, pranayam, or meditation, you don't do on full stomach. That is one thing, certainly. If it is pitta, sitli, then you see, the pitta is like fire and water, so it's hot. So sitli has the opposite benefit, because it is cool, and that's how it balances it. So summer seasons, right? Or if you are feeling irritated, angry, frustrated, indigestion kind of thing, do sitli, right? It will give you benefit. Kapha, because it is water and earth. Main quality is heaviness, the sticky, oily. So bhastrika, which is opposite quality to that, it simulates the quality to opposite of the kapha, and it increases the flow of prana in your body, and it removes the excess congestion in the lung, brightens the mind. Whenever you are feeling sluggish, you can do that. So once you incorporate these things in your lifestyle, means throughout the year, it's not like, okay, today I'm feeling a little dull, let me do this, tomorrow I stop. Well, you can do that, but best is if you consistently manage. How much time you need to do, we are not talking for hours. This one is generally 5 to 7 minutes in a day. Pranayam should be enough for any normal person, unless you have something very specific. But certainly pranayam and all, you may be doing multiple. Total, generally we say don't go more than 20 minutes in a day. That's usually good enough. So, masters, this was about today's session, and if you have any questions, we will take that now.